Good morning world, good morning guys, great to see you all here. Today we're gonna discuss about a word with you guys here. But what's that word?
C'est un choix douloureux et je le regrette profondément pour le Royaume-Uni et pour l'Europe. Mais ce choix est le leur.
The British people have voted to leave the European Union, and their will must be respected.
I've come to talk with you again.
There are few reasons why United Kingdom strongly decided to leave away from European Union. The first reason is take back the control. United Kingdoms think that they are losing all the controls towards the economics and also the political policies of their countries if they're still joining the European Union. Another reason is immigration. In 2013, Britain has stated that they will only accept a small number of foreigners from other European Union countries. But now, Britons feel that their countries are overrun by all the uncontrollable, some entitled foreigners. Has bring many impact to United Kingdom as well. Firstly, increasing in the trade cost. Secondly, devaluations of pound. Thirdly, foreign direct investment will get affected. Number 4, environmental problem. The lastly, immigration status. Let's see how it goes. Check it out.
This is Mr. Alex from UK. He is a successful businessman and also owns a manufacturer company which manufactures machinery. Most of his income is coming from EU by exporting the manufactured machinery product. Today, Mr. Alex having an important day because he is going to meet a big client from EU, Mr. George. Mr. George was requested for 50 tons of machines from Mr. Alex and promised to give the amount of profit 50k pounds. Mr. Alex agreed with the price and the price is reasonable. Mr. Alex also promised Mr. George that he will deliver the commodity on time as mentioned by Mr. George before. They signed the contract. Mr. Alex is shocked and stressed after he knew the receipt. One day, Mr. Alex calls Mr. George on phones to make an appointment and discuss the issues that affect to him.
Hello, Mr. Alex. Hello, good afternoon, Mr. George. Are you free right now? Anything I can help you? Yeah. Regarding to our contract, there are some problems since something uncertainty have happened in UK. So I would like to make an appointment with you next week. Are you okay with that? Oh, how about next Monday? Have a discussion, right? Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Several days later.
Good morning, Mr. George.
Hi, Mr. Alex.
Have a seat, have a seat.
Okay.
Mr. George, today we will discuss about our partnership. There is changes about it because after Brexit happened, the transaction cost of trading has been increased. So I will be forced to increase the selling price to you. The high trade cost is including the tariff and non-tariff. Other than that, I also request if the exportation will be reduced from 15 tons to 25 tons. And last but not least, I need to say that the export will not be on time period due to some uncertainty factors. I need to tell you if this contract is not successful, it may be losses for me. However, you will be making decision whether to continue this contract with me or not. Oh no, it's too bad. Let me think about it first and call my business partner to consider it.
A few moments later.
I'm sorry for that because due to this Brexit case, the increased cost will be affected and thus will affect the consumer. We are sorry for that. We will not continue it.
Too bad. We still have to go on.
In conclusion, Mr. Alex lost his big client because of the Brexit happened and came up with new regulations.
Now we are talking about how Brexit affect FDI in United Kingdom. There is two investors seeking for renew the trade agreement through a government representative.
Good morning. Good morning. Anything I can help you?
We are here to review our trade agreement.
Alright, we are still negotiating with the content of the agreement, so little bit take our time.
The content is meant to change again.
Yes, we will have a new agreement after this with UK rules and now still negotiating with our government, which is different from the EU trade agreement.
If we continue our new agreement, which means there will be a lot of uncertainty in the new agreement due to the tariff and non-tariff barriers, which means our shipping costs will be increased due to the Brexit issue.
I think what we're quite talking about is quite correct. It will affect about our transportation costs,
And since the regulation is uncertainty, it will maybe beneficial and unbeneficial for us. So this is quite risky for us to take. After we discuss about this issue, we shall consider about this new agreement. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime you can contact me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So, before Brexit, everyone's working accordingly and working systematically, while on the other hand, the boss is having its own relaxed time, playing games and basically just ordering everyone else.
Go, you free right? Go watch toilet. Go.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes.
It's okay. Go, 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 go.
I cannot work here for now.
Go, 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 go.
After Brexit, the other workers left the company and went back to their own countries. Only one worker is left in the company, and so the boss has to do all of the work as well. However, the workload was too much for them, and soon the company's performance went down.
As you can see from the previous video, you can saw that there are different impacts to us after the UK has exited the European Union, which is the legalization of Brexit has been applied. However, this impact will also towards the environment factor. Where did I say so? Let's us continue to this video. As you can see, after the exit of the European Union, Brexit implemented, and this implement of Brexit had caused many factors to the protection of the environment, the uncontrolled manufacture, and the producing of the vehicles that release the carbon monoxide had led to the higher rate of air pollution. This will affect the welfare of the UK, the lifestyle of the UK, and even worse, it will increase the death rate of the UK citizen that is caused by the air pollution. So this is what I discussed about the issue currently facing by UK.